Good morning, students. Today we learn integration by substitution, the last method 3. We are going to learn the method 3, the last one of integration by substitution. Uh, okay, so before going into the method, can you recall what yesterday what we learned? Integration of sin x. What is integration of sin x? Minus cos x plus c. Integration of cos x sin x plus c. Integration of tan x log of sec x plus c. Integration of cot x log of sin x plus c. Integration of sec x log of sec x plus tan x plus c. Integration of cosec x log of cosec x minus cot x plus c. Are getting? In standard formula I given 2. What is that? Integration of sin x. Integration of sin x is minus cos x plus c, and integration of cos x is sin x plus c. Now integration of tan x is log of sec x plus c. Integration of cot x log of sin x plus c. Integration of sec x log of sec x plus tan x plus c. Integration of cosec x log of cosec x minus cot x plus c. Are getting? These are the integration of sine, tan, cot, cos, cosec, sec, and all trigonometric functions integrations we got in last class. Can you tell me integration of sin x minus cos x plus c? Good. Integration of cos x sin x plus c. Good. Integration of tan x log of sec x plus c. Good. Integration of cot x log of sin x plus c. Good. Integration of sec x log of sec x plus tan x plus c. Very good. Lastly, integration of cosec x log of cosec x minus cot x plus c. And the new formulas I introduced yesterday were integration f of x whole power of n into f dash x dx is f of x whole power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. That is, integration of function power of n into its derivative is function power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. Are you getting? And one more formula, integration of f prime of x by f of x is log of f of x plus c. That is, integration of f dash x by f of x dx is log of f of x plus c. That is, denominator, there will be a function in the denominator and its derivative is in the numerator, then it is log of denominator, that is log of f of x plus c. These two formulas yesterday I introduced, and we did problems on them also. Now, what are the basic formulas? I want to repeat one more time. Are all of you had all formulas? So I want to repeat whatever the formulas that we covered in the first two classes. The first class standard formula, then 11 standard formula given. Integration of x to the power of n is x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. You can tell whenever I ask you, you can answer yourself. That's it. Integration of dx x plus c. Integration of e power of x plus c. Integration of a power of x by log a plus c. Integration of 1 by x log x plus c. Integration of sin x minus cos x plus c. Integration of cos x sin x plus c. Now only we have these two now in the standard formula, only integration of sin x and integration of cos x. Now we are already learnt in previous class that integration of tan x log of sec x, integration of cot x log of sin x, integration of sec x log of sec x plus tan x, integration of cosec x log of cosec x minus cot x. Next, integration of sec square tan x plus c, integration of cosec square minus cot x plus c. You have only these two. By this sec square you can find tan square. Tan square can be written as sec square minus 1, and cot square can be written as cosec square minus 1. Sin square, integration of sin square a is equal to 1 minus cos 2a by 2, and cos square a is equal to 1 plus cos 2a by 2. Like that you can know all square, sin square, cos square, tan square, sec square, cosec square, cot square, all. Now, integration of sec x into tan x, sec x plus c, integration of cosec x into cot x minus cosec x plus c. All these formulas you should know. All these formulas. Are you getting, guys? Yes. So these are the formulas. Integration of sin x minus cos x plus c, integration of cos x sin x plus c, integration of 1 minute. Integration of sin x minus cos x plus c, integration of cos x sin x plus c, integration of sec square x tan x plus c, integration of cosec square x minus cot x plus c, integration of sec x into tan x sec x plus c, integration of cosec x into cot x minus cosec x plus c. Okay, now hide the formulas and tell yourself so that you can check yourself. Are you getting? Next, what else given? Inverse. Okay, integration of 1 by square root of 1 minus x square dx is sin inverse x plus c r minus cos inverse x plus c. Integration of 1 by 1 plus x square dx is tan inverse x plus c r minus cot inverse x plus c. Integration of 1 by x into square root of x square minus 1 dx is sec inverse x plus c r minus cosec inverse x plus c. This, among these three, the first two are important. Integration of 1 by square root of 1 minus x square dx. Integration of 1 by square root of 1 minus x square dx is sin inverse x plus c. Integration of 1 by 1 plus x square dx is tan inverse x plus c. These two we use oftenly. Integration of 1 by square root of 1 minus x square dx is sin inverse x plus c, and integration of 1 by 1 plus x square is tan inverse x plus c. Now, hyperbolic. Integration of sin hx cos hx plus c, integration of cos hx sin hx plus c, integration of sec h square x tan hx plus c, integration of cosec h square x minus cot hx plus c, integration of sec hx into tan hx minus sec hx plus c, integration of cosec hx into cot hx minus cosec hx plus c. Here it is a difference. Integration of sin x is minus cos x, here cos hx. Integration of sec hx into tan hx is sec hx, here sec hx into tan hx is minus sec hx, whereas integration of sec x into tan x is sec x plus c. So these are the standard formulas that we covered in previous classes. Only these formulas s, 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 s. These are the 4, and these 2, and this is 11, and another 9. Total at about 26 formulas we covered. All of you must had all these formulas before going into the topic. So now so this is a recall of formulas. Now let us go to the new method, that is integration by substitution. The third method we are going to first of all basic things, then by substituting it will convert unknown into known, and now the third one is integrals of the form. Integration sin to the power of mx into cos to the power of nx dx. Damn surely you will get 5 marks, guys. Very important topic, and you will get 5 marks. So what is that? Integrals of the form integration of sin power of mx into cos power of nx dx. Sin power of mx into cos power of nx dx. So what to do? You have to follow the working rule that has 4 steps. Very easy. If you follow them, then you can very easily you can find the problem. You can solve the problem. You can solve the integrals of which form? Sin power of m into cos power of n. So what is the sin power? Sin power is m and cos power of is n. If m is odd number 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, like that. So if m is odd, what is m? M is a power of sine. If sine power is odd number, odd number, then put t is equal to cos x. Are you getting? If sine power of odd, then put t is equal to cos x. And if n is odd, what is n? N is a power of cos x. If n cos x power is odd, then put t is equal to sin x. Are you getting? Reverse. If sine power is odd, then put t is equal to cos x, and if cos power of is odd, then put t is equal to sin x. Are you getting, guys? This is a working rule. You have to understand the working rule. Once you know this, you can easily do the problem. So what I am telling, the problems of integration sin power of mx into cos power of nx dx. So sin power of something into cos power of something. Now take the powers. Sin power is m and cos power of is n. Among m and n, if m is odd, if m means sin power is odd, put to t is equal to cos x. and if cos power of is odd, then put t is equal to sin x. Are you getting? If sin power of is odd, put t is equal to cos x, and if cos power is odd, then put t is equal to sin x. When both are odd, when both are odd numbers, then what to do? Then when both are odd numbers, then what to do? This is the case. Third case, when both are odd number and if sin power is greater than cos, that is m is greater than n, then put t is equal to sin x. So which is the greater? Sin power is greater, then put t is equal to sin x itself. Are you getting? Sin x itself. And if cos power is greater, then put t is equal to cos x. Are you getting? Are you getting, guys? What the first point saying? What about the first point? The first point says if sin power is odd, then put t is equal to cos x. If cos power of is odd, then put t is equal to sin x. But if both the powers are odd, which is greater, then put that is equal to t. If sin power is odd and it is greater number, then put t is equal to sin x. And if cos power is greater than sin power, then put t is equal to cos x. Are you getting? These are the 3 points. And fourth one is if both of them are even. If both of them are even, then use the formula sin square x is equal to 1 minus cos 2x by 2 and cos square x equal to 1 plus cos 2x by 2. That is sin square a 1 minus cos 2a by 2, cos square a 1 plus cos 2a by 2. These are the 4 steps to be followed. Are you getting? This is a working rule of finding the integrals of the form integration sin power of mx into cos power of nx dx. Are getting? Yes. You will get 5 marks. Listen carefully. What is the working rule? There are 4 steps. You have to use suitable one. It is of the form integration sin power of mx into cos power of nx. Sin power into cos power, where sin power I am saying m and cos power I am saying n. If m is odd, that is sin power is odd, then put 2 is equal to cos x. And if n is odd, that is cos power is odd, then put 2 is equal to sin x. If both of them odd numbers, which if sin power is more, then put t is equal to sin x. And if cos power is greater, then put t is equal to cos x. Are you getting? These are the very few points that to be noted by you to calculate, to solve the problems, integrals of the form sin power of m x into cos power of nx. What is that? Is if sin power is odd number, put t is equal to cos x, and if cos power is odd number, then put t is equal to sin x, and if both the powers are odd numbers, which is a greater power, that one you take it as a t. That is, if sin power is greater, then t is equal to sin x, and if cos power is greater, then put t is equal to cos x. And if both are even numbers, then use the formula sin square equal to 1 minus cos 2a by 2 and cos square a is equal to 1 plus cos 2a by 2. Then solve, you get it. So this is the working rule to find integrals of the form integration sin power of mx into cos power of nx dx. Can anybody tell me this working rule or rules to be followed? In order to evaluate integration sin power of mx into cos power of nx, what are the things that you have to remember? So there are no new formulas now. We use all previous formulas only, but you have to know the procedure. You have to know the method to find integration sin power of mx into cos power of nx. What is that? Integration of sin power of mx into cos power of nx dx. Then if sin power, that is m, is odd number, then put t is equal to cos x, and if cos power, that is n, is odd number, then put t is equal to sin x. That's clear. And if both m and n, that is sin power odd and cos power, both are odd numbers, base sankhya, odd numbers, just like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, like that. So odd numbers. If both sin power is odd number and cos power of also odd number, so which is a greater? If sin power is a greater odd number, then put t is equal to sin x, and if cos power is greater than sin, then put t is equal to cos x. This is in case of one of them are odd or both of them are odd. The other case is, the other case left is, what is the other case left? That is two of them, that is both the powers are even. Both the powers are even. When both the powers are even, then what to do? We have to use the formulae, that is sin square a is equal to 1 minus cos 2a by 2, and cos square a is equal to 1 plus cos 2a by 2. So if you use those these formulas, then use and solve it, you will get answer. So next half an hour, what we are going to do, we are going to solve problems of the form integration sin power of mx into cos power of nx into dx. Are you getting? So whenever you see the problem of the form, which form? Integration of sin power of m into cos power of n, sin power of something into cos power of something into dx. If such an integral comes, you have to evaluate such an integration of sin power of something into cos power of something into dx. Then you have to follow the procedure is this. The rules are this to solve them. So what are the rules? If sin power is odd number, put t is equal to cos x, and if cos power is odd number, then put t is equal to sin x. If both the powers are odd numbers, then which is the greater than, then put that is equal to t. That is, if sin x power is more, then t is equal to sin x. If cos power is more, then put t is equal to cos x. And the other case left is, if both the numbers are even numbers, if both m and n both are even, then then use the formula sin square a is equal to 1 minus cos 2x by 2, and cos square x equal to 1 plus cos 2x by 2. So this is the procedure to find the integrals of the form integration sin power of mx into cos power of nx dx. So today we are going to solve many problems of this form, and we are going to give few problems for homework. So very important method for 5 marks. Read the procedure, that is read the working rule, 4-step process. Then let us go to the problems part. So next half an hour we are going to deal with only the problems of this method. Shall I go to the problems now? I think you are clear with the procedure, you are clear with the working rule, so that now I can move into the problems. Can I start the problems? So recall the procedure. Can anyone you recall? Yes, what is that? If to evaluate integration of sin power of mx into cos power of nx dx, if sin power is odd number, then put t is equal to cos x. If cos power is odd number, then put t is equal to sin x. If both the powers are odd numbers, then which is a greater number, that put as a sin x, that put as a tan. If sin power is more than cos, then t is equal to sin x, or if cos power is more than sin, then put t is equal to cos x. And if both the numbers m and n are even, then use the formula sin square a is equal to 1 minus cos 2a by 2, and cos square a is equal to 1 plus cos 2a by 2. That's it. Now the next half an hour, the class, we are going to solve the problems. Now coming to the problems part, guys. My first problem is this. This is my first problem. First one, what it says: evaluate integration sin cube x cos power of 4x dx. Previous question for 5 marks. So whatever the questions we solve here, all are previous questions, all are previously came for 5 marks. So listen carefully. So what is that? Evaluate integration sin power of 3x into cos power of 4x dx. Sin power of 3x to cos power of 4x dx. What is the sin power? Sin power is 3 and cos power is 4. Sin power is 3 and cos power is 4. Listen to me. Sin power is 3 and cos power is 4. Which is odd number? Either sin power or cos power. Sine power is 3, which is odd number, and cos power of 4, it is even number. So sine power is odd. So by the working rule, by the procedure, if sine power is odd number, then put t is equal to cos x. So now put t is equal to cos x. This step you need to get. What is your substitution? In a integration by substitution, once you get the substitution, then the 90% of the problem is completed. Nothing is there. So you see this problem, how it is, how very easy to solve this problem once you know the substitution. What is that? Sine power is odd. Therefore I am substituting t is equal to cos x. Dt is equal to derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. But in the given integral only sin is there, no minus business. That's why minus dt is equal to sin x dx. Are you getting us? So since sine power is odd number, I am putting t is equal to cos x. Its derivative dt is equal to minus sin x dx. Take minus to this side, you get minus dt is equal to sin x dx. Now what is a given integral? The given integral is integration sine power of 3x into cos power of 4x dx. Sine cube, you can write sine cube as sine square into sine. So integration of sine square x into sine x into cos power of 4x dx. Now at place of cos x, you can write t, cos x equal to t. Sin x into dx is equal to, you can write minus dt. What is the leftover part? The leftover part is this sin square x. What to do with the sin square x? Are you getting? At the place of cos, you can write t, and into sin x into dx, you can write minus dt. The leftover part is this, that is sin square. You write sin square as a 1 minus cos square, because you know cos is equal to t. Are you getting? So integration 1 minus cos square x sin x into cos power of 4x into dx. Substitute at place of t cos x, you have to substitute t, and sin x dx is equal to sin x into dx is equal to minus dt. Substitute. Integration of 1 minus t square into t power of 4 into minus dt, that is 1 into t power of 4 minus t power of 6 into minus dt. Multiply with minus, plus becomes minus and minus becomes plus. Therefore integration of t power of 6 minus t power of 4 into dt, that is t power of 6 integration x power of n integration x power of n plus 1 by n plus 1. Therefore t power of 6 integration t power of 7 by 7 minus t power of 4 integration t power of 5 by 5 plus c. At place of t substitute cos, that is cos power of 7x by 7 minus cos power of 5x by 5 plus c. Very easy, very easy. Once you know the substitution, then do the derivative, substitute in the integral and do the integration. That gives answer 5 marks question. This is your previous question for 5 marks. Are you getting? So shall I move on to the next one? Yes. Second problem, evaluate integration of sine power of 6x into cos power of 3x. Sine power is 6, which is even number. Cos power of 3, it is odd number. You see, the first problem, what is the first problem? Sine power is odd. In first problem, sine power of is odd. Therefore, we put t is equal to cos x. In second problem, cos power is odd. I selected such a problems. All type of problems. This is the second type. You see, first problem sine power is odd. Now in the second problem cos power is odd, and whereas sine power is even. Once cos power is odd, number, then put t is equal to sin x as per procedure. Put t is equal to sin x. Dt is equal to derivative of sin x is cos x. So dt is equal to cos x dx. Are you getting? Dt is equal to cos x dx. Now substitute in the given problem. So what is that you are having? Are you getting? Cos power is odd. Put t is equal to sin x. Dt is equal to cos x dx. Now substitute in this. So integration of sine power of 6x into cos cube x dx. At place of sine you can write t, but what remains is cos cube. So that's why write cos cube as a cos square into cos. Why? Because cos x into dx. What is cos x into dx? It is dt. Now at place of cos x into dx you can write dt, and at place of sine power of 6 you can write t power of 6. So what is remaining? The remaining is the cos square. What is the remaining one? At place of cos x dx you can write dt, and at place of sin x you write t power of 6. So remaining is cos square. That cos square can be written as 1 minus sin square. 1 minus sin square. Are you getting? Now substitute. Integration t power of 6 1 minus t square into dt. 1 into t power of 6 t power of 6 minus t power of 6 into t square t power of 8. So integration of t power of 6 minus t power of 8 into dt. X to the power of n integration x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1. T power of 6 integration t power of 7 by 7 minus t power of 8 integration t power of 9 by 9 plus c, where t is equal to sin x, that is sin power of 7x by 7 minus sin power of 9x by 9 plus c. Are getting? So only the thing that you have to really observe here is cos x dx is equal to, you can write dt, and sin power, sin means t, that is t power of x. So what is remaining? The remaining is cos square. So write cos square in terms of sin, because t is equal to sin x. So I am writing cos square is equal to 1 minus sin square. In previous problem also sin square is equal to, we written 1 minus cos square, because there t is equal to cos x, but here t is equal to sin x. Therefore cos square can be written as in terms of sin, and substitute the t terms, you get the answer. Are you getting? So answer is sin power of 7x by 7 minus sin power of 9x by 9 plus c. Are getting, guys? All these are previous problems for 5 marks. So first problem, what is the first problem? You see, first problem, sin power is odd whereas cos power is even. Here cos power is odd, sin power is even. So these are the two terms. Now let us go to the third problem. Where is my third problem, guys? Where is this? First problem, second problem, and third problem. Now you see, my third problem is evaluate integration of sin power of 9x into cos cube x. That is integration of sin power of 9x into cos power of 3x dx. What is sin power? Sin power is 9, odd number. And what is cos power? Cos power is 3, which is also odd number. Excuse me. Yes. What is that? If sin power is odd, put t is equal to cos x. If cos power is odd, put t is equal to sin x. But here sin power is odd number and cos power is also odd number. 9 is odd number. 3 is also an odd number. 9 and 3 are odd numbers. When both the powers is odd, the third point, what it tells? If both the powers are odd, which is more number? Which is a greater number? The greater number is 9. So if the great sin power is greater, then put t is equal to sin x itself. And if cos power is greater, then put t is equal to cos x itself. But here sin power, cos power odd, and sin power 9 is greater than 3. Therefore sin power is greater. Therefore put t is equal to sin x. Yes. That's what. If you know the substitution, if you are able to get the substitution, then 90% of the problem completes. So what is the substitution? What is the substitution, guys? Put t is equal to sin x. Why? Why the substitution put t is equal to sin x? If both the powers are odd, which power is greater? If sin power is greater, put t is equal to sin x itself, and if cos power is greater, then put t is equal to cos x itself. So here 9 and 3, sin power is 9 and cos power is 3, and sin power is greater than the cos power. Both are odd numbers and sin power is more than the cos power. Therefore put t is equal to sin x. That's it. Once you know the substitution, the problem of completes more than 90% it is your hand. So what is that? We got to put t is equal to sin x, derivative of sin x is cos x. So t is equal to sin x and dt is equal to cos x dx. Now let us go to the problem. What is the problem? Integration of sin power of 9x into cos power of 3x dx. At place of sin you can write t, so problem only with cos cube. Now in order to get cos x dx you need to get, so cos cube can be written as cos square into cos x, cos square into cos x. Yes, cos square into cos x you are written. Now cos x into dx. What is that cos x into dx? Cos x into dx is dt and sin x is t, that is t, sin power of 9x is t power of 9. So what is remaining? What is remaining? Only cos square. Write cos square equal to 1 minus sin square because t is equal to sin x. So write sin power of 9x into 1 minus sin square x into cos x dx. At place of sin x put t, that is t power of 9 into 1 minus t square, and cos x into dx is dt. So integration t power of 9 into 1 minus t square into dt. T power of 9 into 1 is 9 and t power of 9 into t square is t power of 11. Now t power of integration t power of 9 minus t power of 11 of dt. It is of the form, which form? Integration of x to the power of n dx. Integration of x to the power of n dx is x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1. So what is integration of t power of 9? T power of 9 integration is t power of 10 by 10 minus t power of 11 integration is t power of 12 by 12 plus c. By using the formula, integration of x to the power of n dx is x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. Now at place of t, sin x, that is sin power of 10x by 10 minus sin power of 12x by 12 plus c. This is my third problem we are able to cover. And getting all these are previous questions and they are of 5 marks. So what is the first one? Sin power is odd, and second problem cos power is odd. In third one both are odd but sin power is more than cos. Now fourth problem. Evaluate integration of cos power of 11x into sin power of 3x. What is the cos power? 11. What is the sin power? 3. 11 and 3 both are odd numbers. Yes, in both are odd numbers. Yes. Now if both m and n are odd, which power is more? That you have to take it as a t. Here cos power 11 and sin power 3, cos power is more than sin, therefore put t is equal to cos x. Are you getting? Put t is equal to cos x, dt is equal to minus sin x dx, but no minus in the integration, therefore minus dt is equal to sin x dx. Now take the integration cos power of 11x into sin power of 3x dx. At place of cos you can write t, so problem is only with sin cube written as sin square x into sin x. Now sin x dx is equal to minus dt and cos power of 11 is t power of 11. Only problem with the sin square term. Sin square can be written as 1 minus cos square. Sin square can be written as 1 minus cos square. So it is integration of cos power of 11x into 1 minus cos square x into sin x dx into sin x dx. At place of cos x put t, integration of t power of 11 into 1 minus t square into sin x dx. What is sin x dx? Sin x dx is equal to minus dt. Now t power of 11 into 1 is t power of 11 minus t power of 11 into t square is t power of 13 into minus dt. Multiply with minus, minus becomes plus and plus becomes minus. That is integration of t power of 13 minus t power of 11. X to the power of n integration is x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. Now t power of 13 integration is t power of 14 by 14 minus t power of 11 integration t power of 12 by 12 plus c. At place of t write cos x, that is cos power of 14x by 14 minus cos power of 12x by 12 plus c. Are you getting? So this is my final answer is cos power of 14x by 14 minus cos power of 12x by 12 plus c. So that's it. This is my fourth problem. Are you getting? I am trying to give all types of problem. First, sine power is odd. Secondly, cos power is odd. And thirdly, both the powers are odd, but sine power is more than cos. Now fourth one, both the powers are odd, but cos power is more than sine. Now you see, fifth problem. Evaluate sine power of 3x into cos power of 3x dx. Sine power of 3x and cos power of 3x dx. Both the powers are odd numbers. Both the powers are odd numbers. And sine power is 3, cos power is also 3. If sine power is 3, if it is more greater odd number, then put t is equal to sin x, and if cos power is greater, then put t is equal to cos x. But here both the numbers are odd numbers and they are equal numbers. Both of them are odd numbers and they are equal numbers. In this case, you can take t is equal to sin x, or you can take t is equal to cos x. If you take t is equal to sin x, your answer will be in sine terms, and if you take t is equal to cos x, your answer will be in terms of cos x. That's it. Nothing change. Are you getting? So what the new point I am telling is, if both numbers are odd and they are equal, then you can either take t is equal to sin x or t is equal to cos x. So I am doing with the sin x. Dt is equal to cos x dx. Now integration of sin cube x into cos cube x is sin cube into cos cube can be written as cos square into cos x. Cos x dx is dt and sin cube is t cube. Now cos square can be written as 1 minus sin square. So integration of sin cube x into 1 minus sin square x into cos x dx. Substitute sin x is equal to t. So integration of t cube 1 into 1 minus t square into dt, that is integration of t cube into 1 is t cube minus t cube into t square is t power of 5 into dt. X to the power of n integration. X to the power of n integration is x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. T power of 3 integration t power of 4 by 4 minus t power of 5 integration t power of 6 by 6. So at place of t, write sin x, that is sin power of 4x by 4 minus sin power of 6x by 6 plus c. This is my answer. Are you getting? This is the fifth problem that we covered. What I am telling in the fifth problem, you see, what is that? Evaluate integration of sin power of 3x into cos power of 3x dx. Sin power is odd number. Cos power is also odd number. If both the powers are odd numbers, then what to do? If sin power is more, put t is equal to sin x, and if cos power is more, then put t is equal to cos x. But here both are odd numbers and they are equal. 3 and 3, they are equal. If the both are odd and they are equal, then they are equal. You can take t is equal to sin x, or you can take t is equal to cos x. I did the problem with the t is equal to sin x. You can also do the problem with the t is equal to cos x. Are you getting? So this is my fifth problem. Shall we go to the next one? Yes. Sixth one. Evaluate integration of sin power of 5x. 1 minute. Yes. Is it clear? Yes. Is it clear now? Yeah. Evaluate integration of sin power of 5x into cos power of 5x dx. What is the sin power? It is 5, odd number. And what is the cos power? It is also 5, odd number. Once both are odd numbers, if sin power is more, then put t is equal to sin x, and if cos power is more, then put t is equal to cos x. But here sin power is 5 and cos power is 5, that is both are odd numbers and they are equal numbers. Both are odd numbers and they are equal numbers. When both are odd and equal, you can put t is equal to either sin x, or you can put t is equal to cos x. It is very easy by putting t is equal to sin x. No minus business comes. If you put t is equal to cos x, then derivative is minus sin x. But if you put t is equal to sin x, then derivative is cos x. So try to take it is easy to take t is equal to sin x, dt is equal to cos x dx. Now sin power of 5 into cos power of 5, there is no problem with sin power of 5. So cos power of 5, we need cos x dx. So cos square whole square, cos power of 4 into cos x dx. Cos x dx you can write it is dt. Sin power of 5 you can write t power of 5. Only problem with cos square whole square. Cos square whole square, cos power of 4 can be written as cos square whole square. Now what is that? Cos square can be written as 1 minus sin square whole square, that is a minus b whole square. So sin power of 5x into a minus b whole square, a square, that is 1 plus b square sin square whole square, plus sin power of 4x minus 2ab is minus 2 sin square x into cos x dx. Now substitute t and dt. Now substitute sin x is equal to t and cos x dx is equal to dt. That becomes t power of 5 into 1 plus t power of 4 minus 2t square into dt. Are you getting? What is the new thing here? Excuse me. What is the new thing here? Cos power of 5. We need cos x. So cos power of 4 into cos x. Cos power of 4 can be written as cos square whole square, and cos square is equal to 1 minus sin square whole square. A minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab. That is t power of 5 into 1 plus t power of 4 minus 2t square into dt. Substitution cos x dx is equal to dt and sin is equal to t. T power of 5 into 1, t power of 5, t power of 5 into t power of 4, t power of 9 minus 2t square into t power of 5, 2 into t to the power of 7. Now the formula, you have to use the formula. What is that formula? What is the formula, guys? Integration of x to the power of n into dx is x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. Recall the standard formula we are using in every problem. Integration of x to the power of n is x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. T power of 5 integration t power of 6 by 6, and t power of 9 integration t power of 10 by 10 minus 2 constant, t power of 7 integration t power of 8 by 8 plus c. What is t? Put t is equal to sin x. So what you get? Sin power of 6x by 6 plus sin power of 10x by 10 minus 2 into sin power of 8x by 8 plus c. So this is my final answer. Only thing you have to know here, everything is same. Only here cos power of 4 can be written as cos power of 4 into cos x. Cos power of 4 can be written as cos square whole square. At place of cos square you can write 1 minus sin square, and squaring and substituting t and dt, you get the final answer. Are you getting, guys? This is my answer. What is the time? Another 5 minutes, 5 more minutes. So let us quickly take up one more problem, because we didn't take up the problem that both of them are even numbers. We took sin power is odd, cos power is odd. If both the powers are odd and sin power is more than cos, and both the powers are odd and cos power is more than sin, and both the powers are odd equal, all such problems on odd we took. Now let us take the problem that comes to be the powers are even numbers. Before going to homework, let us finish one more problem. After this, let us end and let us give one more homework. So the 7th one, evaluate integration of sin square x into cos square x dx. Sin power is 2, cos power is 2. Both are even numbers. No odd business. If sin power is odd, put t is equal to cos x. If cos power is odd, put t is equal to sin x. If both the powers are odd, put which is greater than put that one as a t. But now no odd business. Both are, what is the both? Both are even. In the 4th point in working rule, you can see, if both are even numbers, then use of the formula sin square is equal to 1 minus cos 2a by 2, and cos square is equal to 1 plus cos 2a by 2. Okay. So here sin square x is equal to 1 minus cos 2x by 2, and cos square is equal to 1 plus cos 2x by 2. Substitute So now substitute at place of sine square 1 minus cos 2x by 2, and then at place of cos square 1 plus cos 2x by 2. Denominator 2 into 2 4, the 1 by 4 constant outside. Numerator a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b, or a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square, that is 1 minus cos square x. But what is 1 sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Therefore 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sin square theta, that is 1 by 4 sin square 2x. 1 by 4 sin square 2x. So sin square x is equal to, what is sin square x? 1 minus cos 2x by 2. Now sin square 2x, at place of x you have to write 2x. At place of x, if you write 2x, 2 into 2x 4x. So what is that? 1 by 4 integration of 1 minus cos 4x by 2. Sorry, it is 2, not 4. It is 2. One more time I will write. That is 2. 1 minus cos 4x by 2. Denominator 2 outside, that is 4 into 2 8, that is 1 by 8. Integration of 1 minus cos 4x by 4x into dx. 1 into dx integration x. Sin x integration, cos x integration sin x. Cos x integration sin x. Cos ax integration, cos ax is integration sin x by a. So cos 4x integration sin 4x by 4 plus c. So what is my final answer? The final answer is 1 by 8 into x minus sin 4x by 4 plus c. Are you getting, guys? Are you getting? The last one, the problem is of the form, that is sine and cos powers even, sine square and cos square. In this case, we have to use the formula sine square is equal to, sine square a is equal to 1 minus cos 2a by 2, and cos square a is equal to 1 plus cos 2a by 2. Then simplify, you can get the answer. So this is my class. This is the topic, that is integration by substitution method 3. So it is time to give a homework, guys. So what I told you is, by heart all formulas, at about 25 to 26 formulas I given. So all of you by heart them. So today's class, what will learn? Integrals of the form integration sine power of mx into cos power of nx dx. So sine power of something into cos power of something into dx. So whenever you come across problems to evaluate integration of sine power of mx into cos power of nx, then the working rule, the procedure is, what is the procedure is, if sine power is odd number, put to t is equal to cos x, and if cos power is odd number, then put to t is equal to sin x. And if both the powers are odd, and if both, in case of both the powers are odd numbers, then the greater power is taken as a t. That is, if sine power is greater odd number, then t is equal to sin x, or if cos power is greater odd number, then put t is equal to cos x. And this is odd business. If both of them are even numbers, then use of the formula sin square a is equal to 1 minus cos 2a by 2, and cos square a is equal to 1 plus cos 2a by 2. So these are the 4 points to be noted here. So I already solved the problems where sine power is odd or where cos power is odd, and if both the powers is odd, sine is greater 1, and both the powers are odd, cos is odd, greater 1, and if both the power sine and cos powers is odd and they are equal, and lastly we covered both the powers are even numbers also. So all types of problems we covered, so you can do any problem of the type in which comes in examination. And this is more important because this comes for 5 marks in examination. All 7 problems that we did in this class, all our previous questions for 5 marks. So what to do, guys? What you have to do is read all formulas, read the procedure to evaluate integration of sine power of mx into cos power of nx. Only the 4 points are there. Read them. Once you read the procedure, then solve the problems. practice the problems, the 7 problems, 7 type of problems, all are different type, all 7 problems, practice one by one, learn the what logic we are using, what formulas, how the procedure is, what is the process, how we solve the problems. So once you practice all these 7 problems, then you will get an idea, then you can get a clarity in your, about the method. So what to do once you get the clarity, then go for the homework. So this is a homework. Evaluate integration of sine power of 3x into cos power of 6x dx. Sine power 3, it is odd, and cos power is 6 even. So sine power is odd, put t is equal to cos 6. Second problem, evaluate integration of sine power of 4x into cos power of 3x dx. Sine power of is 4, which is even, and cos power of is 3, which is odd. Therefore, put t is equal to sine power is, cos power is odd. Therefore, put t is equal to sin x. Now third problem, evaluate sine power of 5x into cos power of 3x. Both the powers is odd, whereas sine power is 5 and cos power is 3. That is, sine power is more than cos power. Then put t is equal to sin x. In case of even, both are even, then use the formula cos square a and sin square a formula. Sin square a equal to 1 minus cos 2a by 2, and cos square a is equal to 1 plus cos 2a by 2. So this is the topic of how to evaluate integration of sin power of mx and cos power of nx dx. That's it, guys. That's it for today. So tomorrow we're going to learn new topic. So until then, thank you. Bye. See you tomorrow. Stay home, stay safe, and stay healthy. Bye. Where is it?